I would say the most fascinating politician in America today based on what he's trying to do, Rand Paul.
There's probably few candidates for 2016 that are more interesting than Rand Paul.
Rand Paul is perhaps the most dangerous man in politics for Democrats and Republicans right now.
Then the senator from Kentucky might just be the candidate who ends up winning this thing.
The first-term Kentucky senator right now is the closest thing Republicans have to a 2016 frontrunner.
He's got the organization on the ground right now. He's in all 50 states. He's got young folks gravitating towards him. He's got African Americans taking a pause and looking at him.
Yeah, I think at this point you'd have to call him a frontrunner, and I think it says something profound about the Republican Party.
They want leaders that won't feed them a line of crap or sell them short. They aren't afraid of individual liberty. I believe what you do on your cell phone is none of their damn business. You can't expect the Fox to oversee the hen house, so really Congress needs to step up. We need to rein in the NSA.
Senator Rand Paul filibustered yesterday for almost 13 hours on the Senate floor.
Rand Paul was a hero yesterday.
It was genius. Look, I would call it a stunt except for the fact that he was entirely sincere and he was entirely right.
I mean, he's out there talking. This isn't one of those, I'm not going to do anything. He's using the filibuster the way it's meant to be used.
I rise today to begin to filibuster John Brennan's nomination for the CIA. Is there no one willing to stand up and say to the president, for goodness sakes, you can't sentence people before you try them?
Senator Paul officially filed a class action lawsuit against the Obama administration, the National Security Agency, and a host of others regarding a U.S. surveillance program that collects information on millions of U.S. citizens.
Federal judge has ruled the NSA is violating our Fourth Amendment rights when it collects data on phone calls into and from the United States.
Whether you're a liberal or a conservative watching Rand Paul, I think you had to kind of admire the guy for really going out there and fighting for what he believed in.
What you are about to hear Rand Paul say is absolutely extraordinary. What he said is the politically bravest thing said in Washington today.
But why are so many men of color, so many young men of color incarcerated? Because frankly, it's easier to arrest and convict poor kids in urban environments. But you can be a minority because of the color of your skin or the shade of your ideology. You should get a second chance. So it can't be that you made a youthful mistake and that it's going to carry with you forever. I do blame the politicians. We put our police in a difficult situation with bad laws. Yet today, a third of African American males are still prevented from voting because of the war on drugs. We've got real problems as a country, and we can have all these sort of short-term battles between Republicans and Democrats. Our future hangs in the balance. We can debate a jobless recovery, an alarming debt, a bothersome and abusive regulatory state, but know this: you can't have prosperity without freedom. Your task is not to minimize the loss of freedom, not to clutch at what we've got left. Your job is to maximize your liberty. So let's do it together. Let's take a stand. What will your generation stand and fight for?